Lately I haven't had much time when it comes to creating videos. Or rather, I didn't seem to allocate my time correctly. This is something I am working on currently, and I do apologize for my lackluster content creation output. That does not mean that we did not get anywhere though. With only a few streams, we surpassed our 500 subscriber milestone. Specifically, thanks to one stream. This stream in question was the Postal 4 stream I conducted in the first hour the game came out, reaching over 21,000 views and bringing in roughly 200 subscribers. I want to give back to you in this subscriber special, in form of a no-nonsense video making guide, and also an exciting video making contest you can participate in. More on that later. Starting out to make videos could be very intimidating for most people. With online content evolving over the years, making videos has become a more demanding hobby, which is a good but also a bad thing. After having raised the bar, newcomers can be easily discouraged when it comes to making videos. They might also confuse what video making actually involves regarding the information most people put out. New people could also think that making videos is an expensive hobby. This could not be further from the truth, depending on what tools you use and what kind of video projects you want to produce. The only thing making videos could cost you is time. So what is the good side in having raised the bar? Simply put, you know what works and what does not from the very start. By only watching a few videos from the greatest creators in any given niche, you can immediately spot what makes a high quality video and also what doesn't. But your goal isn't to emulate what the big people on YouTube do. If you want to make videos, your goal is to just start producing them. There are many things to learn, some of which you maybe wouldn't have thought about before. After you get into the groove of things, you might want to take some influences from other creators to incorporate them into your own work. But remember, you do not want to copy people. If you are familiar with the art world, we describe this difference with two words: stealing and copying. Stealing describes the act of taking a technique or idea of someone else and assimilating it into your own set of techniques and ideas. It may sound illegal, but it isn't. In fact, this is encouraged. Copying, though, is much different. Let's say you completely imitate a bigger YouTuber. You are not learning how to incorporate ideas into your own ideas. You are learning how to create like this specific creator. This can hurt your overall content as well, making it feel disingenuous, uninspired, or, dare I say it, boring. So remember, steal, don't copy. Start creating things on your own and see how your content evolves over time. So you want to start out making videos. What do you do? Well, I can give you a list of equipment I possess as a reference. I own a Canon 700D which I use from time to time to film myself or scenery for video projects. My trusty ThinkPad is used for writing scripts and also recording voiceover, since my tower is way too loud in comparison. I have a set of monitor headphones that help me edit sound better, and I have a fairly decent PC with around 34GB of RAM, yeah, kinda weird I know, an RTX 2060 and an alright i7 processor. I also use a field microphone for various applications and have a little lav microphone if I need it for clean audio when I film myself. Now, what to buy? You expect me to say that you need to have this equipment to start producing videos? Well, let us look at what you really need. You need a video recorder, a video renderer, a microphone, and an audio recorder. On top of that, you need to source files that can enhance your video, like background music or logos and other pictures if need be. This is of course not everything you might need for your video project, but the most important aspects of video production are most likely covered by devices you already have laying around. Maybe you are using one of them right now. What is the cheap-ass way to make a video you can be proud of? You definitely need to go open source, freeware, and please be absolutely shameless. Many people say the contrary, but I rest my case that free alternatives are just as good in most cases as the industry standard applications professionals may or may not use. Let us look at a few options for programs you may want to use for video thumbnails, audio recording, video editing, and compositing. From the big selections you could use, there are some standouts to me. The simplest program you can use is called This program is comparable to Paint, but it is way more advanced in comparison. Another good alternative is GIMP. which when used correctly can achieve incredible results for photo manipulation, and it is also good enough for thumbnail creation. Additionally, you have to have a program that you can use to create vector illustrations. No, you don't need to buy Adobe Illustrator, you can just get Inkscape instead. I have been using Inkscape a lot to trace over video game logos and to create various assets for my video projects. These software packages are completely open source and are very effective to use. Yet they do have a significant learning curve. But so does any professional software. There is only one program you really need to worry about. Audacity is used by absolutely everyone, and that is for a good reason. It is a lightweight program that allows you to record your own voice or even various other devices if you plug them into your system correctly. You can enhance and manipulate these recordings over various settings you can access with ease. Audacity features everything you need to create a crisp voice-over. Anything more is just a luxury. Not that it is needed. Many professionals use Audacity, so you should too. This is where things get interesting. There are a lot of fish in the pond, so I will run down a short list of programs I deem noteworthy. HitFilm Express. This is a very good video compositor that can even rival Adobe After Effects. For short videos, it is very capable of editing as well. Blender. While nowhere near perfect for video editing, it is the best choice for 3D animations and mixed media scenes. It is very cumbersome to learn the program though. DaVinci Resolve. This is my program of choice. This is a paid program like HitFilm, but the free version includes so many options that it beats any other free video editor and compositor. It also features color grading tools and a sound editor, but I personally mostly stick to only the video editor that is integrated in the software. I highly recommend anyone to use this program specifically. So, what do you need to shoot video? Record audio and take photos. A Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 4K camera, a field microphone, a Sony Alpha, a high-end condenser microphone, a Canon DSLR. This may sound like a joke, but have you ever considered just using your phone? Smartphones can do many things, some of which being sound recording and video recording. Phone cameras and microphones are made to be at the very least mediocre nowadays. So in most cases, you will be able to shoot HD or Full HD video footage. Microphones can be good enough to record OK audio as well. And with a purchase of a lavalier microphone, you can make your voice sound even better. If you need to invest in something to make your videos look better, don't get a camera, get some lights. Exposing your scene correctly is much more important than the bitrate of your video or your video resolution. Style always trumps raw specs. A €1,000 camera can easily look like a €200 phone if used incorrectly. In terms of PC hardware, you do not really need that much power to edit a video. The worse your PC is, the slower the editing will be. But that is about it. Generally, if you have 8GB of RAM and a decent graphics card that can play current-gen games on mid settings, you are good to go. Yes, I am serious about that. You could use your laptop to create videos, or maybe a tower, or hell, maybe you don't actually have a PC at all and might want to use a friend's hardware. Maybe there even is a video editor for your phone out there. Keep looking, and you will find a suitable solution at some point. Now let's get into some general tips for video content creation. 1. Videos in 30 FPS? Who cares? This doesn't make or break a video. In fact, in some cases, 30 FPS video is preferred over 60 FPS. 2. Do not be afraid to voice a project yourself. You might think that your voice may sound horrible, or it may have some faults, but that does not make the content itself worse. I enjoy multiple content creators that do not have a golden voice, some of them having speech impediments. It may even have a different side effect on your content that would be a certain charm you otherwise would not have. What you can improve upon though, regardless of how your voice sounds, is how you record it. For that, make sure to not eat anything before recording, do not drink caffeine or similar substances, and make sure to always stay hydrated while recording. Also, make sure to suck the moisture out of your mouth before speaking into the microphone and record everything at the same day to make sure your voiceover sounds consistent throughout the video. Also, record yourself in the closet or put a blanket over your head like I'm doing right now while recording. This will deaden the sound in your recordings, and it might even help you cancelling out some background noise in the process. 3. Grow some thick skin. Even the most popular content creators will get criticism. In my eyes, there isn't a thing like haters, just constructive and unhelpful criticism. If a viewer called you a dyslexic moron, it is unhelpful criticism. If he pointed out though that a significant portion of your video is flawed and why it is flawed, it is very much constructive. Learn early to deal with criticism. It helps you make better videos in the future. Do not be afraid of being a one-man team. It only expands your horizon and you will learn various things like sound mixing, video editing, compositing, photo manipulation, writing, and publishing. Peer review your scripts. Please let other people read over the script you have written. Your script might even be obnoxious to witness, you just don't know it yet. I myself do admit that I am my worst critic, especially when it comes to writing scripts or articles. Find your niche. After talking about general tips and equipment recommendations for everyone, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this guide. Now you have to find your niche. What does that mean? It mostly just means that you have to find a field of interest and a way of making videos that works for you. For me, it is a more essay-focused approach to making videos. But my peers also seem to have their own way of tackling various topics in the realms of video games. Sir Crackerbolt makes well-thought-out reviews, for instance, in a more traditional review format, while I most of the times focus on only one specific aspect of any given game that interests me. On the other hand, Your Opinion Sucks, formerly known as RT Melissa, tries out something new, compiling contrarian opinions from her Twitter and Discord followers, which are then presented and responded to in her videos. One topic, 3 different approaches. Whatever you want to do, you can pick and choose what you want to do and how you want to do it. How do you come to the winning formula of successful video making? Start making videos and experiment. See where the video making journey takes you. In fact, my very first videos were not about gaming at all. The first gaming related video I made was a below average TF2 clip compilation. Now I try to create informative and at times educational videos, which I take much more seriously. That being said, I want to help kickstart your journey with a video making competition and a AAA game to win. So there is an actual prize you can win here. But this is not only about the prize. This is about you taking the first step to just create something worthwhile. The contest has some restrictions, but ultimately is open for everyone to participate in, including experienced videographers. But there are some requirements to what kind of people can win the prize in question. If you have a YouTube channel already and have under 1,000 subscribers, you are eligible to win the prize. If you are an experienced videographer already, but never publish an independent video on your own on YouTube, you are eligible to earn the prize. If you have never made a video in your life, but you want to participate in a contest making a video, you are eligible to earn the prize. The only restriction to you earning the prize is having a subscriber count of under 1,000 subscribers. What should your video be about? Since this is a video game centered channel, I expect any sort of analytical or informational video about a video game. Whether it be a review, a comparison, or a deep dive into a specific portion or aspect of a video game's design is completely up to you. Let your imagination run wild and create a video about a video game that is on your mind currently. It can be about any subject you find interesting. The only requirement here is that it has to be informational or analytical in some aspect. The winning video and second to fifth place and some honorable mentions will be presented on my Discord server, and I am planning to make a live stream at some point on my main channel all about the contest and its results. With that being said, get on creating, make something amazing, and come back in a month and claim your prize. Thank you very much for watching, and let the competition begin.